Hey everyone, this is Tracy from ConexED, and I'd like to go over the differences of Cranium Cafe, the in-office appointment platform, and Classrooms, the workshop lecture platform. They're different in many ways, but then also similar. First off, Cranium Cafe is more appropriate for in-office appointments, such as advising and counseling, tutoring, professor office hours, and you can have up to 7 people in one cafe meeting, all sharing their webcams and having access to share screen and upload documents. Classrooms is much different. It's more of an asynchronous workshop and lecture hall. There's only 4 moderators available to share their webcams, but you can have up to 50 participants listening to the lecture and reviewing the documents that the moderators can upload, and the moderators can also share their screens, but participants cannot. Participants can take part in chats and also in polling. Let's now go to the platform and do the side-by-side comparison. Here is the director. Everybody's probably very familiar with this. Cranium Cafe is right here. It's located right here. You can enter your cafe at any time. And also Cranium Cafe is connected with your scheduler. So the schedule meeting button is connected with your Cranium Cafe meeting platform. Classrooms is separate. It's not connected to your schedule meeting. It's something that you have to schedule. And what you can do is click on the schedule meeting classroom, select the time and date you want to meet, and if you have a Canvas integration, you can actually select the Canvas course roster and import everybody's emails instantly. You can import several different course rosters if you want to meet with a larger group. You can include participants that are not included in your course roster by adding their email right here to this area. You can also copy and paste as many emails as you want, up to 50. We are going to expand this up to 100 in fall. Scheduling classroom meetings through our scheduler is great because there's a few things that will happen. It will automatically send everybody a calendar invite that will feed directly to the preferred calendar. It will also calculate the time zone that everybody is different. If there's different time zone, it will calculate that and give them the appropriate calendar invite based on their time zone. It's also more strategic with the meeting link. They have the exact meeting link, and this will be just streamlined, and it just takes a second to make this meeting. You can also attach a file and give people access to a document prior to the meeting. And then you just click Create Meeting, and it will send out to everyone. Cranium Cafe is similar to scheduling meetings. You can schedule a cafe meeting, but of course, if somebody's using your scheduler, it will just go directly to your calendar. I would highly recommend connecting your calendar like Outlook 365 and Google so it does an automatic push-pull instantly when somebody does create a meeting with you through the schedule meeting button. But here you can actually create a meeting similar to the one with Classrooms. It will not pull in a course roster because you can only invite 6 other people. And it does the exact same thing. It will send them out an email with the meeting link and also a calendar invite feed that will calculate their exact time zone. So you can enter your cafe at any time. You can also enter your classroom. I've already entered in my cafe. Here's my cafe right here. You can see Cranium Cafe. You can also see that it's orange. Classrooms is blue. They're very similar. As you can see, when I toggle back and forth, they're very similar. And again, everybody has their own cafe meeting space. Everybody has their own classroom meeting space. And I'm going to just slide this page down a little bit so you can see my URL address to my direct classroom and then also to my cafe. And you can see that it's my username /cafe or my username /classroom. And I own this location. Your school will be listed before Cranium Cafe. So if it's Antelope Valley College, it'll be avc.craniumcafe.com, your username, classroom, and then also your username and then cafe. So let's discuss the differences of the tools inside the cafe. You still have the settings, feedback, help, enable, closed captioning. Both are the same up there, and exit meeting button, obviously. You have enable your webcam, enable your microphone, and share screen. It's all the exact same here in the cafe, so you're familiar with the user interface. The recording button is right here. You can turn off the recording, you can turn on, exactly the same area as classrooms. The differences start in the document upload and share. So here I have all of my documents in my document library, and it pulls both into my cafe and to classrooms. I'm going to go to Cranium Cafe. I'm going to click on document upload and share, and you can see that it's the same documents. So I have one document library that will pull to both my classrooms and my cafe, which makes it really easy. There is an extra tab in classrooms. It's called polls. So polls, you can actually create a poll, and you can save it. You can do different multiple choice, true, false, just really simple, direct. And then you can start the poll right here. And I'm going to close that out. And the poll tab is right here. When people start taking the poll, you'll actually see the poll start populating in these sections. You can see the details of the poll. You'll see the picture and who said what. You can share the poll with everyone in the chat area. It won't give the detail of who answered what. It will give you the majority of the answers, and it's interesting to share those answers with others. So with Cranium Cafe, you do not have polls because it is a small in-office appointment with only up to 6 other people. And normally when you're just talking to them, you can just ask them a question. So polls are just not really appropriate for a small meeting size. Here again is a difference, the lobby. Here you have the lobby, the virtual lobby. Now we have a really good help video on the virtual lobby. I'm not going to go in depth with the lobby, so please watch that video for more in-depth information. But the lobby is tied to your cafe because, again, this is in-office appointments. You can use this for student services or walk-in appointments for the cafe. Classrooms, it's more a lecture hall, workshop hall, and you will not be doing lobby meetings. So the lobby is not enabled in your classroom, and it is in your cafe, just like your scheduler is associated with your in-office cafe meeting space and not your classroom. You'll have to schedule your classroom. Now let's just upload a document. And I'm going to open up this document. This is just one of the documents that I use. And you'll see both cafe and classrooms have the same exact tools that you can use. The arrow, the text tool, same thing with the whiteboard. It's easy to use. If I go to cafe, I'm going to do document upload. I can upload that same document. It's going to open it up in the whiteboard. I would like to also identify that the whiteboard is not being recorded. The whiteboard is sometimes used for financial aid forms and advising forms, and also going over assignments and grades. And so we don't want to record what's going on in the whiteboard. If you do want to record and make the presentation available, what you're sharing, what documentation you're sharing, then please use the share screen. The share screen will allow you to make a recording of whatever document that you would like to present. And right here you can see it being recorded, and you can do the exact same thing here with the cafe. I can just record the cafe and it's transmitting and it will be recorded. Both platforms have the ability to invite somebody quickly. You can click your invite link, you can email directly, and it will send them an email with the meeting link, and they can just be invited instantly. Same with classrooms. If you want to share the meeting link, you can do that too. Exactly the same. Here in the classrooms, you have an open, and if you click on it, it goes private. We developed this feature so if you are having a large workshop, it is distracting when people just pop in the middle of the workshop. They should be on time. And if you want to close it after the meeting should start, maybe 5 minutes, give people 5 minutes to come in and then lock it, people won't be able to come into the meeting if they're late. And some instructors and some people running classrooms really do appreciate that, so it's less distracting. And then they'll just share the archive, and then the participants who were not able to meet, they can actually review the archive later. Keyboard shortcuts are exactly the same. There's toggle. This is ADA compliant, as everybody knows, and you do not have to have a mouse to actually navigate any area of ConexED, classrooms, or Cranium Cafe. It's all mouse free. Anybody with mobility issues can actually join a classroom or Cranium Cafe meeting, and also visually impaired students can join because every single button has hooks, so reader programs will actually read throughout our entire software. It is WebRTC, HTML5, and not Flash. That makes it 100% ADA compliant for any ability level, which is really fantastic. Now let's talk about making this archive public and available for people who were not able to make the meeting. So if you click on the archive tab, you will see different choices. So here it's a Cranium Cafe meeting. Again, Cranium Cafe meetings cannot just be published and shared. If it is a classroom meeting, you can publish that and make it available for others to view. So I'm going to click on the publish button. Now it's clicked and it's blue and checked. I can get the link by clicking on the link button, copying that link and posting it in a Canvas course, emailing that link, whatever I want to do. I can also embed the actual archive into a Canvas course, which is really exciting. This is something new. So if I click on this embed code right here, click on that, I can copy and close that. I can embed it into a web page. I can embed it to a Canvas course, and I'm going to go to our Canvas right now and embed it and show you how that works. So I'm going to go to the Cafe group, just a Canvas course. I am going to go to Pages. I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to say Test Embed Archive. And now what I'd like to do is go directly to the HTML editor and paste that iframe code. This works exactly like if you're pasting a YouTube video. So I'm going to paste, I'm going to save and publish, and now we can check out this page and see how this looks. So great. So here's the embed of this archive. I can play it right directly here from a Canvas course. So please let me know if you have any questions about the differences of Cranium Cafe and classrooms. I hope this really helped. If you have any specific questions, please let me know. Just email me at tracy@conexed.com or knock on my door. I love that. So knock on my door and let's meet instantly and go over any questions or issues you may have. Thanks so much, everybody.